decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champions and the champions of the NFC. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple of weeks ago. Both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just roll.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On the handoff, this is Sanders. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. From the 24 now, here's second down and 5. Here's Vic. He'll hang on to it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win. But I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice...
And he will get into the end zone.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you could start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Is good. Makes the score. Visitors 7. Our home team, nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Third and 1.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. But give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense.
On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This team's offense ready to see the football for the second time. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. They're trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here first and 10. From the 33, here's second down and 2.
At the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Vick. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A first down.
A run. It's Sanders. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. Result is a first down.
Moss in motion. On play action, it's Vick. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. Result is a first down.
To throw is Vick. Here's a screen now for Sanders. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 8-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At the 34-yard line.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take it down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. To throw, here's Vic. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
Moss in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing now, Vic. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Sanders. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup results in a 1st down.
Now fit it, not even a little bit.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Vic. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Vic. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. So now this team's offense ready to get back to work. They were nearly perfect in the regular season. Just the one loss, 16-1 regular season, 2 more wins in the playoffs. Now looking for a 19th victory of this year, and of course, the one that matters most, the Super Bowl title. They work here on first down. Second down, they need 7.
At the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll throw it left and has his running back, and he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now the return, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They, of course, come into this one, the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand, 2 more wins in the playoffs to try to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here first and 10. From the 31, here's second down and 7. Here's Vic. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To the air, it's Vic. And he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
We'll take this in, back at the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
26-yard line.
So now this team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They were nearly perfect in the regular season. Just the one loss, 16-1 regular season, 2 more wins in the playoffs. Now looking for a 19th victory of this year, and of course, the one that matters most, the Super Bowl title. They work here on first down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of the 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This team's offense getting set to get back to work. They, of course, come into this one, the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand, 2 more wins in the playoffs to try to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here first and 10. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing is Vic. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 2 yards to go.
Vic gonna look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Set to go now on first and 10.
Result is a first down.
They'll look to throw again. This one intercepted. And this defense will take over here following the interception.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They were nearly perfect in the regular season. Just the one loss, 16-1 regular season, 2 more wins in the playoffs. Now looking for a 19th victory of this year, and of course, the one that matters most, the Super Bowl title. They work here on first down.
The 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. The throw here is complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards, and that will be a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. This one complete, right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Now Mahomes. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Aubrey's kick is good. And his guys are on the board just before halftime.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This team's offense ready to get back at it. They, of course, come into this one, the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand, 2 more wins in the playoffs, to try and become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. And they go to work here, 1st and 10. To throw is Vic. That's complete. It's Sanders. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Gain of 12. And a first down.
Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll work this out wide for Sanders. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
And it's third down.
The motion man is Johnson. To throw, here's Vick. Headed left, buying time. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. Results in a first down.
Throwing now, Vick. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. It would be a first down, however. There is a flag down, and it looks like it is on the offense. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara, the Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. He'll bring up second down.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Mahomes. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on third down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Mahomes back. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
number 30 on the carry. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. This team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The motion man is Johnson. On play action, it's Vick. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
Vick gonna look to throw. He's gonna take a shot down the field. That is gonna be hauled in. He's got it.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the visitors extend their advantage to 14-3.
Visitors 14. Our home team 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
32-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This team's offense ready to see what they can do. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Vick. one down the field, but it is incomplete.
For number 84, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard
Now,
line.
Vick. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now this team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he will score!
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Mahomes has his offense ready to try for 2 more.
The offense will line up for a 2-point.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. That one good for 29.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 29 yards. And a 1st down.
Moss in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
To the air, it's Vick. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, it's Vick. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, Mahomes. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Mahomes. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. On first down, it's Mahomes. There's that man again, another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He takes off. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he will score! Game on! Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is good, and his guys have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Vic. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
On 4th down, out comes the punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Mahomes back. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Up 2nd and 5.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll step up and run this. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slots.
It's 3rd and
Here
2.
is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can, and now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. To the goal line and in. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
The career is my estate when you really gone. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either black or brown. I'm the one that...
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create. Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now this team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Vic gonna run it himself. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, here's Vic. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 7 yards.
Throwing is Vic. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. We're all set to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This team's offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Mahomes, who outs another catch for his favorite target. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The throw, that's complete on the slant. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes has complete there to Harrison. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
At the 41-yard
From
line.
the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2.
That's another first down. first and goal at the 2-yard line.
A run on first and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's hauled in at the 2. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
3 yards. It's now third and goal.
They'll run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense headed back to take over once more. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now, on second and long. They'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. Vic gonna look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Throwing now, Vic. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Second and 11. Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And this franchise has done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the...
In the front office and the GM who put this roster together, those are the efforts of a lot of people